intelligent being out there by any means, shape, or form, and we're never gonna understand that because like it's just like how
You
dogs
know
can
what
never
I
understand how to
honestly
speak.
think?
It's never gonna happen just because
It's never
if
gonna
someone
happen.
told you that, no one's gonna believe that. Like people are just naturally gonna go against it.
But who would tell you though? Like you don't even know where to start. You know what I mean? It's just like it's infinite. It's just infinite.
I don't know, just to think that two people can even make another person, it's like, how does that?
Hey, that's
how,
amazing.
How did
Like,
that start? Like, how did who
Dude, it's like the
programmed?
movie. It's like that movie Transformers. Like how they said humans were made.
Transformers, no.
No, dude. No, listen, dude. Listen. No, what? Like, you know how they said in that movie, like humans were made in their image, and then they said, well, who made them? You know what I'm saying? It's the same argument. If we were made in God's image, who made God? Where did He come from? You know what I'm saying? We'll never know.
It's just it makes
it's bigger
no
than we can
sense.
grasp our
Like,
hands around it. That's what I'm saying.
honestly, what I truly fucking believe is that none of this all exists. That's
Oh, like the
honestly
Matrix?
what like my no.
Son,
It's nothing
if you
like
watch
the
the
Matrix.
Matrix though, like that,
It's nothing
it's
like the
scary to
Matrix,
think
so
that that could
listen.
actually happen.
Listen though, like what I truly and honestly believe is that every fucking thing in the entire universe that we so-called see every day and all of that, it's all just programmed into our minds and we're not actually who we are. Like
That's exactly what I think. Yo.
because think about it. No,
I
because
swear.
like think about it, like because we can't prove anything and we've been around for this long and we have no reasonable explanation. It's like
You would think there'd be
okay.
some proof, some like, something. But I honestly think that some higher, like, some more intelligent, like, species created us. And that they watch us like a test subject and a little mice that you stick with needles, like, you just watch and see what they do, just see them develop and stuff. I honestly think it is. I really do. Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, no,
Tell me I'm wrong.
like, cause if you just think about, if you think about that when we go to sleep, like, since we technically go to sleep to recharge our bodies, and that's technically the only reason why we sleep. Why do what in our brain is supposed to be completely unconscious and like it's supposed to be all subconscious? Why do we have dreams that we remember? That makes no
And they
sense.
still can't explain the purpose of dreams. Like they really there's no explanation for them.
No, it makes no sense. So, like, our brains are supposed to be completely shut down and like recharging, and we play images through our head that just it can make sense, it can make no sense, but why the fuck are they there? Like,
Why do we remember in the morning?
Scares me. It legitly does. I don't know. I think that sometimes I think too much, but then at the same time, it's like every time I start thinking, like I want to stop thinking just because I know if I keep going, I'm gonna find something fucking completely scary out, and I'm not gonna want to live. I'm being serious.
Honestly,
you think I'm joking? I've spent like so many days with kids like right around my like intelligence level just talking about shit, and we've made so much sense out of shit, and like we literally all get the feeling that like we're doing too much and we're gonna like somehow.
Like. I don't know.
It's fun.
Honestly, if man really knew the purpose of everything, their answer to everything in life, I don't think it would be a good thing. I really don't.
That's exactly why I want to stop thinking and I play video games to keep my mind busy. You think I'm kidding? If I sat here and thought for 18 years, I would have life figured out. I would have everything. I'd be shot by somebody. I don't know why, but. You know how that happens, like when someone
the man
gets too
that figured out
like
how to make cars run out of water, then the next day he was assassinated. Remember that? Did you read about that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he figured out how to make cars run off of just plain water, like bottled water, just regular water. Then he was assassinated the next day. And he was going to patent it, and he was assassinated. And then they just covered it up. You can Google it. Seriously, Google it. Yeah.
We should go to party chat and watch a fucking crazy ass movie.
I should probably be going to sleep, but I'm thinking.
I don't know, and like Archie, I swear to God, like, have you ever eaten mushrooms before or no?
Yeah.
Like, have you ever just had that, like, it's like after you stop getting all your visuals and everything, it's like, I don't understand. Like, there's this like after trip thing where you just think about life and you think about things in such new ways that you've never thought about before, and it is fucking terrifying.
It really is. You cannot panic attack if you do that too much. You really can.
Everything, and like I've done that so many times where like I literally have like life like down to a T.
I want some mushrooms right now. No.
What's the name of it?
Honestly, at least if I disappeared, I'd want visual proof of who would be taking me, where I'd be going, like what that, you know what I mean? At least I would know before I died, and I'd be happy.
The whole point is like, I don't know. It's like, what if your body is just like a host?
I honestly think it is. Do you honestly not think, like, what makes you like talk? What makes you like, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like what? I can't explain it.
I feel like I'm tripping right now. I have stop talking. No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No, shut the fuck up. I'm going to bed. Why the fuck am I up right now? Why am I speaking? Why am I listening to this nonsense?
Hot dog, why do you need sleep? That's what I'm saying. Why do you need sleep? What is
I want to
it
go to
going
sleep and I want to forget about all this shit and I want to
But why do you
do whatever I need to do.
Why do you want that?
Kid, you know what I
What
want?
makes you want to do it?
Right now to get my mind off.
I do, but
I'm not going to bed now. I'm fucking freaked out. I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm going to bed. I'm staying up all night. I'm not even tired.
I'm not going to bed. Fuck bed. I don't know what a bed is.
Why is a bed called bed?
Why
is it called Flagamlaga?
Yeah, that's the part that like religion feeds off of is like that shit science can just never fucking explain. Like there's nothing to it, and like if you think if you think about like how how stupid like relationships are, like we don't base relationships off logic, we base them off like what we think is good for ourselves. Like, if we were really intelligent, why would you truly and faithfully, like, trust yourself to one person for the rest of your life? Like, that makes no sense. What if that person fucks you over, it happens, and then you're like,
it's a sense of human security. Like, humans are not meant to be alone,
it's just,
though. We're not.
Like, but at the same time, like, you say this, and so does everyone else, and then they end up getting married. Like, you let yourself do it. It makes no sense.
Oh, marriage is stupid. That's a form of just...
No,
I don't agree with that.
Everyone says that. Every guy goes through this same age that we're at, and they all have that same sense of thing. And when
but I know I want to do it, though. I know I want to
because
do it.
Nobody wants to fucking be old and be alone. That's why.
You know, nobody wants to die alone. You know, it's natural human nature.
Why do you think solitary confinement is a form of torture? Same reason why we get married.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was fucking... Oh my god. when I got arrested, since I was 17 and I wasn't technically 18, like they locked me up with everyone else in like the courthouse thing. And then they ended up finding out I wasn't 18, so they had to put me in my own cell, and I was in there for 5 hours. I was going crazy.
Yep.
I was just locked in a cell with like no one talking to me. I couldn't see anybody. I couldn't hear anybody. I was going I was like, what if they just fucking forgot about me? Like, it's that easy too, you know?
Yep. Humans group
Like,
together. We naturally do. We group together in groups.
No, but to think about that, like, it's just so fucking, like, it is the most terrifying feeling, and you're never gonna understand it unless you actually go to jail. It's fucking the most terrifying feeling, and like, just...
Imagine the dudes that are in there for, like, life.
I can't. No, literally, I was in the cell telling myself, I'm getting out, like, later today. It's not a big fucking deal, but just the whole concept of it is, like... After a while, I started doing push-ups. I'm not even kidding you. After like an hour, I had to keep my mind busy. I had to start doing push-ups. I started doing sit-ups. I had to do something. Like, I literally sat there. I couldn't think anymore because I was fucking making myself freak out.
Shoot.
It's fucked up. And then to think about the people that are in there for life, like, why the fuck do you like give a shit about anybody? Like, your life is so shitty. I can't even begin to explain, like...
I would not stay in prison for life. Yeah, I'd get myself killed. I'd start a fight with some big nigga and just die. Like, no.
Yeah, but every person that dies in prison is, like, such a painful death that you...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, man. It's bad.
Like, getting stabbed and bleeding to death, that is terrible. Like, I've stabbed people before, like, it's fucked up.
No, I wouldn't kill myself.
Wait,
I wouldn't
hang yourself with what?
Your shirt.
No, you don't get a bed sheet in prison. You didn't know that? You think they give you a bed sheet? What they don't give you shoelaces. They don't give you a belt. They don't give you a pillowcase. They don't give you a bed sheet.
But you can do it with your clothes, I guess. Like
no,
your shirt.
You
your
can't.
shirt.
They see you taking off your clothes. That's an automatic violation. You get taken into solitary confinement. No one wants that. They have cameras on all cells. They have everything's controlled by like. I thought they still put a key in the door and like unlocked it. No, they literally push a button from behind like a blacked out mirror in like the center console, and like they push a button and your cell door opens.
Yep.
Can you imagine someone that's been sentenced to life though, and like their cell door just magically opens one day because electricity goes to fuck?
He probably wouldn't leave. He'd probably just stay in there. That's how fucked up they
No, are you kidding me? Like, I would leave there and I would just fucking go crazy.
You wouldn't know what to do though after that long. Your mind had probably been so like.
That's the Shawshank Redemption right there. Like, it's like, what do you do after?
You can't you can't return to normal society, man.
You can't just because you've been out of it for so long, and not even
same
out
thing
of it,
with
but just
dudes
like
in the military. It's the same thing, same kind of thing.
Yeah, dude. They
well, yeah, it's because your life
kill
is constantly at risk every day. Like, you're constantly on guard. Like, how can you just go back to working at fucking McDonald's?
Yep. I mean, the human mind can, like they say, can only take so much, and after that breaking point, like it's not the same anymore. Like it's really fragile. It's true. Like our brains are really fragile if you think about it.
Dude, it's like a mirror. Once it breaks, you always see the cracks in it. Always.
Yep.
Even if you fix it.
Yep. I wonder if our brains are this complex and stuff like that, and we don't even understand like a 0.5% about how all this stuff works.
We don't even
like,
use half our brain though. That's the thing.
But who is smart enough to make our brain, like make us, if we don't even understand all this? You know?
I don't know.
Hot dog. There's